It's time for the Steve and Kyle podcast with Steve.
You do got to be a member at $65 a year. You reconsidering now?
Gonna have to talk to the accounting department, see if we can swing that.
Big Dutch Ron's about to get an email. Wondering how you can save a few shots.
He controls all of my memberships, my subscriptions.
Of course. Hey, Ron, did you cut that check to Paramount? It's a big UFC. No. They're doing it on the lawn of the White House. I can't miss it.
And Kyle.
No, the dirt bikes are before, Ron.
Yeah, Pastrana's gonna do his double McFlip twisty.
Yeah. You ever seen the double rollover vroom vroom?
And then the guy is going to be shadowboxing in the Oval Office.
The guy didn't accidentally vomit on himself. He did it on purpose.
Now, here they are, two guys who are living in style, Steve and Kyle.
Steve, I've got that introduction right there reminds me I've got a dilemma on my hands that...
Are we just getting right into it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think
You want me to kill this?
No.
Okay.
I don't think you're going to be able to help me with it, but I'm still going to bring it to you.
Okay.
Because you heard us mention the big White House vroom vroom dirt bikes there.
Yeah, I'm still unclear what that was actually for.
What do you mean? You didn't feel your American patriotism and heritage rising up? You didn't think of going to grab a musket rifle and put on, a powdered wig because of our forefathers as you watched those dirt bikes do circles on the White House lawn?
As Pastrana did double pits to Chesty.
Now, is Pastrana the one? Pastrana's still with us, right?
He is. As far as I know.
It was
Look, I don't want to speak out of turn. He may have died in the last couple days.
Yeah. Well, who was you had a childhood idol that passed away. Was he not a dirt bike? Was that Hoffman?
I don't know. You're thinking Dave Mira.
Dave Mira, that's
Dave
right.
Mira, BMXer.
Yeah. And I think we just listed off three of the biggest names. The only ones that I could probably pull if I was forced to outside of Tony Hawk from that section of sports, right?
Extreme sports.
Yeah. So I don't know how much you dabbled when you were a kid, but I've got a dilemma on my hands.
Okay.
Because I have a 7-year-old that is now dangerously close to getting a dirt bike.
The way that you worded that made it seem like you don't have anything to do with it.
Yeah.
And he's just going to go to the store and buy one himself.
Yeah. Well, backroom deals were made months ago.
Okay.
When we signed the 7-year-old up for a type of savings account.
Okay.
To where when he gets money from either us or grandma and grandpa or whatever, and then he would give it to us, and then we would transfer money to this savings account.
Sure, transfer the money. Yep.
So, me, a man in my, early 30s, had convinced myself that, well, no need to worry. This is a 7-year-old who, when we're at a store, sees a ball of goo that, feels weird in his hands, and boom, $6. Right? I thought, all set. Nothing to see here. That is until this week when he hit his savings goal towards what is supposed to be an e-bike.
Okay.
But is now being discussed among him as a e-dirt bike.
Okay. All right. I've seen some kids in the neighborhood on those. They look pretty sweet.
Yeah. So the craze has become over the years the e-scooters, which I think are beautiful for what they are. I'm sure, I don't know if you've used them when you're on vacation with a net or anything and you zip around a different town.
I've done it downtown here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've rented them a couple of times, the e-scooters, the e-bikes.
I've done it in Orlando, in Boston, in Louisville, Kentucky. They're in a lot of the metro areas, and they're pretty affordable to get around, and it's nice for adults. That migrated to kind of e-bikes, but they're different kind of e-bikes to where there's the super expensive ones. There's the ones that are essentially scooters, but then they have a seat that kind of folds into the bottom. You can fold those up, so it's still, it's almost a sit-down scooter. He doesn't want that. So we found him something with a name brand that looked, because if you're looking on Amazon or anything, you're looking at
I mean, I'm looking at dirt bikes right now.
Yeah.
And it's so $1,400, $1,300, $1,200. We got this one for $549.
Yeah, we went back and forth on this for a while because
the $549 one's got $50 off.
I am sending you what I thought we had agreed on with again our 7-year-old. That is up until just a few days ago.
Okay,
and that is because and I don't know what your thoughts on that are, but on looking at that, because I will show you what his local friend got.
Okay. Yeah, because the one that you sent me, I would describe that more as a seated scooter is what it's called.
And he likes that because it's set up as a bike, like it looks like a bike. So then I'll now send you what his friend received for his birthday earlier this spring, I believe. That Reed was at and saw it, and of course, as kids do whenever they see another kid get anything. Want that.
Okay.
So
all right, that looks a little more dirt bike styled.
And these both go about, I think they both max around 15. Okay. Because there's a big difference between the e-bikes and the scooters you see for that, the bigger kids are riding. That can go 20 to 30 miles per hour.
Okay.
Compared to the ones that I don't want my 7-year-old riding around the neighborhood.
All right, so it looks like the second one, it looks like it has a low speed mode and a high speed mode, so you can keep an eye on that. So
I thought we were pretty set on this. It's a Razor. It's a Razor Rambler, and it's got a nice like an elongated seat. And the way I'm only describing it that way just to say that to me it looks closer to a bicycle. There's no pedals, but it looks more like a bicycle compared to the other one I had sent you, which is pretty distinctly dirt bike looking. It's got that metal.
Looks pretty sweet.
What's that? Like, I don't want to say jagged, but like that foot where you put your foot.
Oh, it's a peg. It's foot pegs.
So it's all meant to be super jagged so your foot doesn't fall off it. That's on the dirt bike. For me, that's like a big, and it's got a number placard on the front. So it's pretty distinctly dirt bike.
Yeah.
So I want to come to you today.
Yeah.
Because you'd mentioned before that in your youth you were kind of this scumbag level. No offense.
No.
But I don't know if you ever danced with dirt bikes.
No.
You never did?
I always wanted to.
Really?
But I never did.
I thought for sure.
Never danced with the dirt bike.
I thought for sure you would be able to be the voice of reason. One way or the other.
Again, because I was a scumbag.
Who said that? So I thought I would be able to come to you for a definitive answer.
I mean,
one way or the other, because
the choice is obvious for me.
Okay, now this is what I need, because I'm sitting here waffling. I have looked at this. It's called a Razor Rambler, and I think perfect for me. That it looks like a bicycle. I don't have to worry about chest plates and shin guards. It doesn't look like we're building dirt ramps to go over. It's like the smooth rubber tires. Not the rubber tires that you see with like 2-inch deep tread on a dirt bike.
Yeah.
So I thought you would be able to help me get a definitive answer on either tell me no, a 7-year-old riding it's called the MX 125. And these are all
That's the Razor Dirt Rocket MX 125 electric powered dirt bike.
But again, they only go, I think max of 15, which is still pretty quick for a 7-year-old. Or I think you'd be able to tell me, hey, that's ridiculous. That's unsafe. He's going to break bones in his neck.
The second one only goes 8.
That was
the MX 125. It only goes 8.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. They have the MX 125.
It's pretty slow.
Yeah, I would not.
Pretty slow.
He currently has a scooter that would go 8. So that would not happen. I believe the next step up is I think it's the MX 250. But they have levels up that we would
MX
get.
250 go for?
Is it the 250 or is it the 350? Either way, I wanted to see if you could be the guiding light in this situation, because I'm obviously, it's the MX 350. I apologize. And that, let's see, that one goes up to 14 miles per hour, Steve. That's a 24 volt battery.
Okay.
Can you guide my hand one way or the other? Because I have no problem ending dreams here for a 7-year-old. Okay? I had to end a dream the other night. We were at a Detroit Tiger baseball game, and I don't know the last time you were at a professional sporting event, not like a local minor league, which is still expensive.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
But the prices on apparel, even for children, which they grow out of, as you know, in 6 to 9 months, it seems, are outrageous. I crushed a dream then, Steve. I'm not above it.
What was the dream? Just a
Detroit Tigers jersey for $199.
So he wanted his own jersey.
Well, of a player.
Okay.
But yeah.
$199.
Which, he had a jersey. He chose not to wear it in the hotel room. He packed it in his bag and everything. I wore mine. He did not have that's a limit for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you direct me?
Absolutely.
On how to handle it? Because this was up your alley. Like, obviously you were pre-E version of the dirt. When you were looking at dirt bikes when you were a kid, obviously you didn't have the internet.
No.
And you were probably looking at gasoline ones and they didn't, I don't even know if they made kid ones. You probably were looking at
probably not. Like
close to full-size dirt bikes.
One.
Yeah, that you see at the local track
right.
at the county fair.
This is simple.
Okay.
First of all, a kid just wants to go fast.
Yeah.
So,
which is exactly what I don't want.
So you buy the fastest one you can find.
Okay, this is not going the way I thought.
Now look, we're at a dead heat here between the Rambler.
Yeah.
The MX 125 is out.
Yeah, it would be the MX 350.
The MX 350
if we were to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's obvious. If you want your kid to look like a dork, you get him the Rambler.
Oh God.
You want him to look cool, like he's on a dirt bike.
Yeah.
You go with the MX 350.
Well, boy,
and you're even saving $100.
But do I have some news for you? It has been.
I thought you said you needed advice.
No, I did not buy anything. Nothing's been purchased.
Okay.
But we were, for the better part of a week, we were clubhouse leaders on that Rambler. Reed was happy with it. He was okay with the look of it. And in the final day of Dad and Son week, it was just him and I for 8 days.
So was this a slow burn over the 8 days? Like,
oh no,
day 1 it was, Dad, I want a dirt bike. Get the hell out of here. And then by day 8, you're like, fine,
maybe
pick out whatever you want.
No, this has been building for months now. So day 8 comes, him and I have a couple things to do yesterday, and then I say, hey, during the afternoon, I'm thinking you and we're going to go to the local home goods store because they're going to have Halloween stuff out. And also, on the way back into town, I'm going to stop by the local bike store for you so we can peruse.
Yeah.
Because I was assuming the big one in our town here would have some e-bikes. I still don't know. Their hours are the most baffling thing I've ever encountered.
Are they?
We have yet to make it after 4 tries.
Okay.
But came through in a pinch. And I found like a brand new store, I guess you'd call it, that is all e-bikes. All
here?
Very, very close. Like closer than the main bike store. So we pulled in. And I'm texting you right now with what Reed found there. And so now we've got a third competitor in the ring.
Let's see. Oh, okay. The High Boy DK1 electric dirt bike for kids ages 3 to 10. Comes in blue. Comes in red. Oh, I like the red and the black. Look nice.
This thing can go 13 miles long.
Wait, 13 miles?
Like 13 miles before it would need to be recharged.
But how fast?
15.5 miles per hour. Both front and rear suspension.
And it's still $40 cheaper than that Dorkmobile you sent first. No offense.
No, I got to tell you, this is not going the way I hoped it was going to go. I had high hopes and assumptions that you were going to say, well, obviously you get the Rambler. It's safe. It looks very sturdy. And it's a bicycle that you can ride in the neighborhood. And instead it's been called a dork. What was it? What was that terminology?
A Dorkmobile.
A Dorkmobile. In favor of two, what look like honest to goodness dirt bikes, right?
I mean, look at the dirt bikes.
Yeah.
I'll post. Then click back to Dorkmobile. Which one would Evel Knievel ride?
I will post all three. I think on Facebook I could post pictures on the poll. I will post pictures of all three on the poll so you can. And then which one should I get? Which one should a 7-year-old have? Yeah. A, B, or Dorkmobile? And we'll see how it comes up. You're twice the father I am. So when I come to you for some advice, I need to ask, because you've got two children that aren't polar opposites, Steve, but they are pretty comfortably different.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty confident saying that in the next, month to 25 years, your daughter Evelyn is not going to be coming to you and saying, Dad, can I buy a dirt bike?
I want a dirt bike. No.
But I am pretty comfortable
yes.
that probably within the next 3 to 4 years at most,
or the past 6 months,
your youngest son, Nicky B, the Boolin Wall, is going to be asking you for some type of vehicle.
He already wants a go-kart. He wants a go-kart or some kind of quad. Like a step up from the Power Wheels.
Yes. Which you have the modded Power Wheel. So I think he'd probably, at least for like the low level go-karts, he'd probably end up disappointed because that upgraded Power Wheel is probably pretty...
Dude, it does wheelies.
I know. It's like apples to apples, pretty much what a go-kart at the local fun park is going to provide you.
Man, you're going to have to tell me where this new store is.
Yeah. It's worth a look.
Okay.
So...
They got go-karts there?
No go-karts. Scooters, e-bikes, and apparently this one child dirt bike that my son spotted. So what are you going to say? Let's say Nicky B is 7, right? And you know how these kids are. I mean, you've seen Reed, you've seen Nicky B. They are insane.
Yeah.
They're insane young boys. How are you going to react when he comes and asks you for a dirt bike?
I'm going to be on board with it.
You are. So are you?
I want him to be able to do something I wasn't able to do.
Sure. So where do you find the happy medium? Is it that 8 mile an hour MX 125, which is still quicker than a Power Wheel? Or do you say, boy, that's a waste of money because he's going to get sick of that after a year, and do I got to go with the 15.5 mile per hour dirt bike even though we live in a neighborhood?
I mean, I think I'm going to skip over that one too.
Really?
And go straight to the one that I'm pulling up on the screen now. The Leon X1 Max 2.0 amp
my God.
off-road electric dirt bike for just $1,400.
Well, yeah, it's more than 50% off.
Yeah.
Well.
Look at that deal.
Okay, so you're looking at the 2.0 amp.
Why get one when I can get a combo pack?
Oh, and think of the savings.
You want to go halves?
First of all, we save our shekels. If we start putting our pennies away for a little bit more often.
Dude, imagine us cruising around on two of these. It says it has a 60-mile range.
Let's see the specs on those things. Let's how much are we talking or how much speed? Okay,
top speed 50.
So you're saying you're skipping the 8 and the 15.5 to go to the 50 for Nicky B.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
60-mile range. I could ride that to work every morning
and home.
Yeah.
Comfortably.
Imagine me like cruising the trails.
Yeah.
From here to my work.
Get a little bit. Yeah, by the trails, you mean the freeway? Because this must be street legal somehow. Yeah. Oh, man.
It's got puncture-resistant tires, a 7,000-watt motor. I guess that's a lot.
It feels like it'd be big, heavy. Mm-hmm. It can go up a 70-degree gradient ramp or road. Puncture. Oh, my gosh.
Mm.
Well, that's only 4 times more than I was looking to spend.
Order now.
Oh, you
get a free LED headlight.
Okay. Good to go to work.
A number plate.
Okay.
69, obviously.
Yeah, I'm slapping that baby on the side, going up top to everybody I drive by.
A phone mount so I can be distracted.
Well, it's easier to be in front of your face than holding it to get your attention. That's very smart.
And a racing stickers.
Okay.
Racing stickers.
And for some reason, it looks like they have the stickers pack at minimum $14 and at most $79.
Okay.
Okay. So I can't
look at this. Look how much fun this person's having.
I can't get the Wienermobile because per you, that'll get him laughed at.
I believe that it was the Dorkmobile.
The Razor Rambler, when I look at that reminds me of like, what are those bikes called that don't have any gears that adults can, cruisers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
God, you're right. Those are dorkmobiles. Those things suck.
I think I might get one of these.
All right. I'm going to bring this back to the family. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to become okay with my kids zipping around the neighborhood at 15. I don't know if I can be.
Well, that's why, again, you bypass that and go straight to 60.
You go, yeah, okay. No, that just makes sense. Why waste time?
You're not going to have to buy another one in a couple years.
I had another issue this week, Steve. I mentioned I went to the big baseball game in town here. Took my son as my wife was out of town for a little bit. So planned an overnight in Detroit, went to the Tigers game, and as anybody with kids know, anytime you go to those places, it's simply a matter of time before they're just asking for something. Mm-hmm. Sometimes food related.
It's usually, always food related. It's just a matter of how many times.
Yeah. And then, or like if they see a store or I like that, great. So we decided, I'll find it. I'll see if I can get him something at the merch store, like the big one.
Find him a pencil or something.
Yeah. Maybe like even an eraser head. All the kids want them.
Yeah. He's going back to school in a couple of weeks.
Maybe, if the price is right, a pencil case. Okay. Then he can put stickers on it with like his name.
It doesn't even say Tigers. It just says baseball.
With like a Care Bear.
So Dad really cheaped out, didn't he?
So we get there. And I have a dollar amount in mind that I'm comfortable buying him something in that range for if we can find it.
Yeah. You want to share what the dollar amount was?
I would have preferred to keep something around 40.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think that's a pretty reasonable amount.
So, of course, we're in the main shop, and my idea is I want a mystery baseball because I got ripped off on a mystery baseball last time. So what do you do when you get ripped off once?
You go back.
You go back because you got to get them back.
What's the mystery baseball?
Oh, a mystery baseball, Steve, is they're all boxed up.
Wait, you said mystery, not misery?
Well, the first time for me was misery, but it was a misery of a mystery.
Okay, so it's a mystery baseball.
Which is also the new podcast in the Steve and Kyle Podcast Network.
Mystery baseball.
Misery of mystery. Misery or mystery.
Is it about baseball at all?
No.
Okay.
So, a mystery baseball is they're all boxed up, and I bought this at the Tigers game I went to in the spring to bring home to Reed to show him. Mm-hmm. And I guess I thought there was going to be some paperwork in there, and it's supposed to tell you if it might be signed or game used. I thought there'd be some identifying paperwork. Brought it home for Reed. He opened the box, and it's just a baseball.
So it truly is a mystery.
Yes.
I guess.
I mean, it wasn't brand new. So I happen upon
as advertised.
Yes. You know what? I can't go back and claim false advertising because it, in fact, was a mystery.
Like, hey, stupid. It's literally called mystery baseball.
It was, in fact, a mystery to me.
Yeah.
And it was, in fact, a baseball, which means I have no recourse to go back angry.
No.
About a month later, I stumble across a For You tweet on Twitter that is somebody saying about the hologram on their baseball and how it was like a really cool event that happened in a game. So it was like a meaningful baseball. And I said, wait a minute. My baseball had a hologram. Apparently they're scannable.
You can scan a hologram?
So I scanned the hologram, and we found out it was a Tigers pitcher who was designated for assignment and didn't even cut it in Japan and is out of the major leagues. It was like a foul ball, and it was great. A week later, Reed peeled the hologram off and had the local minor league mascot sign it. That's how little he cared about my $40 mystery baseball purchase.
$40 for a baseball. Man, they have really figured out a way to screw everybody.
So I'm thinking I got to go back because I got to get it back.
Yeah,
I've got to find Barry Bonds' 700th home run ball in there somehow.
I'm sure it's in there
in Detroit in the merch shop in July, 20 some years after it happened. But I didn't even get a mystery baseball, Steve. I ended up looking around for something for my son. As you know, with kids, they are extra whiny when they are begging or want something. Well, he wanted a $200 Tigers jersey for a 7-year-old. That wasn't going to happen. I mentioned that a little bit ago.
Yeah.
So we didn't get it. So we walked out of the D shop, which is what the main Detroit Tiger shop is called, but it's a very unfortunate.
Terrible name. The D shop.
That's right. It's the shop for D's. It's probably what their advertising is.
The D shop. A shop for D's.
Boy, put that on the radio. That thing is going to bring in the fans. So we walk out, and what do we see? We see a table, not in the shop, but on the big placard on the front, Steve, it says like $40. And it's like personalized piece of memorabilia. So we go up to this table to look. I'm thinking, well, this is right in the price. This is the dollar amount that I was looking to spend. And Reed's interested. Okay, so they have necklaces and like little bigger pendants that have like the Detroit Tiger logo, but you go through like a big binder and you pick out a literal piece of the home dugout. I believe it was like a piece of the sticker, like the gigantic vinyl, I should say.
Oh, yeah, like we had talked about doing with our billboard artwork.
Yes.
Still have that, by the way.
We do? We got to do something with it.
It's in a closet right around the corner.
You're not planning on moving soon, are you? Because that would be like the first thing going to the garbage can if you're like downsizing to move or whatever.
My neighbor's got another dumpster in their driveway.
Oh boy, should we go diving again? Not that far removed from near gold last time.
Right.
So I think this is perfect. I said, he goes, I want a necklace. I said, that sounds great to me, buddy. And you get to, again, you go through, you pick. So he finds one that's right on the blue and the white of the Detroit Tiger blue in the white background, picks it. They get a little piece, they stamp it. And I say, come over here to pick out the necklace part of it that they're going to put on. She goes, oh, I thought you wanted a pendant. And we said, nope, I'm sorry. We wanted a necklace. He wants a necklace to wear. Nothing he can do with a pendant. No big deal. So they give you the little circle. Reed stamps it and brings it out. And there's the piece. They're going to put it in the necklace. And then we're going to come back in like 20 minutes and get it. And I think this is perfect. I avoided disaster.
Yeah.
I don't have a jersey he's going to grow out of in 60 days. I didn't have to spend $200 on this thing, or 150, I think kids' jerseys are. And I say, let's settle up, ma'am. And she has the little one of the like the point of service thing where they ones, hands it across. And to say I was a bit startled would be an understatement.
Oh, it's probably cheaper than you thought.
So again, I walked up. Hindsight, this is on me. But when I tell you the placard has in large, like the only thing you could really read on it is like $40, and they have the pictures of everything, right?
Oh, so it had to be starting at $40.
How much do you think the point of sale device said on it?
I wish you had brought this thing so I could see it.
I don't even think I have a picture. Let me see if I can have. If my wife's home, I can ever send a picture of it.
Did you purposely not take a picture of it because you're pissed at it?
The next time I'll be taking a picture of it is for the insurance company, so I could put it on the policy.
Okay.
What do you think? Again, and when I described to you the size of this piece of vinyl for the dugout that is now like on the necklace, I mean, really, it's if you make a very small OK with your fingers, that is about. You
can't make the OK anymore. That's racist.
Oh, that's right. I apologize to any people offended in the room with us. What would you guess? I mean, I know I'm kind of leading you on, but it's
that big.
It's small, and it was on a necklace, so
and all it is a little bit of blue and a little bit of white.
Yeah, it's a little piece of blue and white vinyl that they stamp into like a thing, like a I don't want to call it a locket because it's not a locket, and a circular thing that encases it, and it's now on a small gold chain for a child.
Boy, I'm thinking it's got to be at least double what you thought it would be.
Okay.
So I'm going to say $80.
$143.20.
What? How?
And we're at the point now where we made the boo-boo first.
There's nothing you can do about it.
So he already picked a stamp of this dugout that was supposed to be, that we thought was for the necklace, but it ends up being for the pendant, which is apparently $40, but is not for the necklace, which again, I want to make this clear. The piece of vinyl picked for the pendant was 3 times the size as the piece of dugout vinyl that was picked for the necklace. Yet I paid 3 times as much money for this necklace. So in hindsight, Steve, I could have bought Reed a jersey and saved some money.
Yeah.
Because I'm now in, and you know what? Here's how I know I wasn't wrong, but here's how I know I did wrong. Because when I paid and walked away just brimming with shame.
Did you hear the person say, "We got one! This fool bought one!"
Steve, we came back. They went ahead and stamped the pendant and gave it to us for free anyway. Ooh,
hey folks, viewer mail time again. Oh, here's one from Sally, age 14.
Hey, Sally.
Dear Pig.
There it is. Third one.
It's a third. Do you think if I did a remix with only 2, do you think we'd enjoy that?
No, absolutely not.
There's no chance I would.
Absolutely not.
This looks to be from our, hang on. Oh, from our friend Trevor down in Dixon/Burns. Definitely. Not Nashville, Tennessee. Did Trevor come out and see you this year in the Nashville shows?
Don't believe so.
Dick.
Horse's ass.
Total jerk. We say that before opening whatever this is. This appears to be a check, which is probably just Trevor paying his dues like normal. Yeah. Usually 6 to... Whoa! Okay.
What do we got?
We should probably do a return to sender or discuss this off air. This appears to be a touch more than is the normal amount we get from Trevor in Dixon/Burns. Definitely not Nashville, Tennessee. That is a sufficient payment.
Guess I feel bad about 1 minute ago calling you a horse's ass.
Boy, what did I call him? A jerk off? I forget.
I think a dick.
A dick. Yeah. A dick was on there, so now you're all 4 of those. Trevor, that's far too much, friend.
But on the bright side, thank you very much, Trevor.
My goodness.
Are you funding our 2-pack of dirt bikes?
We are well on the way. I mean, this is a decent percentage for one deposit towards the now incoming 2-pack of dirt bikes.
Look, if anyone wants to buy us a 2-pack of dirt bikes.
We've had someone buy us dumber. We have a 3D printer in this house.
By the way, I checked. That 3D printer has nearly 1,300 hours of print time.
That's impressive. Still cooking.
Still cooking.
No real issues unless I click print on something, and then nothing but issues.
I did want to talk to you about. Thank you very much, Trevor. I'm
going to send you a message on that before any type of deposits hit in the account because that's too much.
Yeah, definitely for a couple of stooges like us. I did have a question.
Yeah.
It seems like you're back in the 3D printing game.
Boy, am I?
And I like how you just dove right back in with printing the most useless garbage ever.
What do you mean? What do you mean, Steve? Hang on. Let me get... Eventually, I'll post a picture of the pile of stuff that's been printed.
What do we got here?
Oh, Steve.
Yeah.
Have you...
Hold on, let me break off the...
Let me ask you what you
supports.
Do this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
When you're trying to have a nice summer meal and you're trying to butter that corn on the cob and you're just letting it roll around on a flat plate and you can't get the butter on the corn on the cob, but if you just put it on the top, it's rolling off the sides.
This is your corn on the cob boat?
This is the corn. This is 2 incarnations that have been created by some real idiot because they didn't make them very long.
No, this is for half an ear of corn.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have ends on it. It's not enclosed.
Right. There was supposed to be 4 on the plate. This was a phone print. So as you know how those go, terrible. Because what I would do if I had my computer in front of me, you know what I'd be doing. What you'd be doing, you'd be making it in a normal sized boat.
Yeah.
Instead.
Well, no, I wouldn't be printing this at all because, again, it doesn't have ends. It's not even a boat. It's like you cut the ends off of a boat.
I think people, I
Look,
think
I'm a cornsman through and through.
No, I get it.
We have the boats that look like ears of corn.
Yeah.
That you put your ear of corn in with the little holders on the end. So you can put the butter in there. You can rotate it. Let it soak up that butter. Put a little salt on it.
I'm going to post
this
Yeah.
Do you the favor. Throw them right in the garbage.
I'm posting on the poll right now because I think it's an interesting question. I think I've been to events, maybe with family or what extended family, where they get those corns on the cob, corns on the cobs.
Corns on the cobs.
I'll post all three: corn on the cobs, corns on the cob, or corns on the cobs. And I've seen people, and I don't know if it's an effort to make it look like there's more than there is.
Yeah.
Or they cut them in half. I'm sure you've seen that too at outings, right?
Yeah.
And what do you think of those people?
Cheapskates.
Dirtbags. Okay, hanging out with Trevor.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're the ones riding the dork mobiles that we talked about.
Oh. Really want that Razor Rambler. So yeah, that's a couple corn on the cob boats for very distinctly. And again, I wish I could have seen what this was like size wise when I was printing it on my phone using that app, because I would have said no, Reed, let me find something a little better. Alas, here we are with two half corn boats.
Wait, is that's something that Reed wanted to print?
Yeah, he found this for me. Popped a couple on there.
Is he a big corn on the cob fan?
He's a big can I do something that's not eating dinner fan.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's where we that's where we okay, sorry, I gotta make sure I got these options correct again. We said corn on the cob, corns on the cob, or corn on the cobs. Right?
And then,
those are the three options.
And then corns on the cobs.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
That was just one though. That was just one.
Yeah.
And now I know you're looking over here, and I'm gonna keep it over here because I don't need you stealing it.
Sure. Yeah.
Yes, these are McDonald's brass knuckles. Out of plastic. For a squirrel.
So, picture brass knuckles.
Yeah.
But complete with the golden arches.
Yeah. And far too small for
very small.
Even
very
child fingers to fit in this.
Yeah, no chance.
Another delightful print from the phone from my 7-year-old son that he is getting that at home. No, I know you're looking at the other stuff, and I know you're wondering like, why don't I have this yet? And yeah, we're talking about the Superman sprite from Fortnite. Talking about the 0 Point Fortnite sprite from Fortnite, and then the burnt peanut sprite from Fortnite, obviously as well.
It's like you're speaking another language.
People are I just want you to know, people are laughing at you right now. You should be embarrassed. And then this was one I didn't see he printed, but yes, that is 3 rings. And there's nothing else to describe those. They're just 3 different sized things that fit over a finger.
Yeah, those are like they're
the same size, so I don't know why you printed
like a wedding
those.
band. Let's see.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe
let's try one on.
But what I've got here, Steve, this is
fits my pinky. Should I be a pinky ring guy?
Oh, Christ. I'm trying to figure out how to ease into this.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
You know what? I've been looking for this podcast to end. So
that's it?
I think that's it. I think if I get a screenshot from somebody, if you listen to this podcast this week when it comes out, and you're watching the webcams on Steve's Side Gig show this week, and you can get a screen grab of Steve wearing a pinky ring at work and send it to me. This is the last episode you'll be hearing.
Maybe a toe ring.
Foot up on the desk.
Yeah. Oh, that?
Wiggly pinky toe. But it looks like, it's like baseball. You're swinging a lot. Mm-hmm. Right? And you're just hoping to make contact sometimes.
Yeah, I was curious about this one.
I got it. This nailed it. Let me ask you, Steve, the last time you had McDonald's chicken nuggets.
It's been a minute. It's
a top tier chicken nugget. I'm not here to argue with people. It is a top tier chicken nugget. There's a reason that they're known as being the best. I don't care. 4 shapes.
I don't think you're going to get a lot of backlash for that.
You ever question where you're going to put those sauces when you're eating the chicken nuggets, Steve?
Oh boy, yes.
Well, I've got a holder for 2 of those, and just for you, I mean, I can see you over there. You're glossy eyed. You look like you've never held a chicken nugget.
What am I doing?
You're still thinking dirt bikes.
What part of the nugget? Where part of chicken's nugget come from?
Like that's pulling a nugget from your ear, and then you're showing her a pinky toe ring. What you're going to do, Steve, is you're going to put both your sauces right here, obviously.
Yeah.
Because you're not getting a 4-piece. You're getting enough for 2 sauces because we're grown men.
Yeah.
And you're going to pop that over the straw of your drink.
Oh, and it's going to rest right on top of the drink?
It's going to rest right on top of the drink. Right?
That's
a flawless print.
That's some futuristic stuff right there.
That is a flawless print.
It does look pretty nice. I like that.
Usually it's different sizes of piles of shit that I pick up from the printer whenever I get stuff.
Yeah.
I think that thing sucks. And that is no offense to Lance Storr from LG Electric.
Right.
LG Electric? LS Electric? LS Electric. Yeah, LS Electric. In upstate New York. You have found good use for it.
I have.
You've got 100 incarnations of different size odometer reset buttons for a 1988 Jeep Comanche MJ.
Yep. Also, I think I'm on revision 35 or 36 for my brake line and fuel line holder clip.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was, for my money, where I thought you might give up. Because the final product of that, taking that many incarnations, for me was surprising. And that's someone who hasn't done like design stuff. But when you showed me what it actually was, I thought, couldn't just make that hole a little bigger or something on version 2. No. Because you've got stamped versions with second chance Jeeps on it.
Well, of course. I mean, it's all about branding.
I have printed at this point, I think, one thing that I think is useful for me in my life.
Okay.
And it is ice cream pint holders that have a spot for the spoon as well. Delightful. So like a mug, like a coffee mug.
Yeah. That
you drop the pint into.
Yeah.
And then a little slot for the spoon so you can carry it around. So you don't have to hold on to the pint with your bare hand, like some angry old ogre. That's it.
So what's the problem?
That's it.
Apologies. I, like a fool, I was going to ask, why don't you just hold the pint?
Oh, you want it to melt? That's what you like, melted ice cream, Steve? Huh? You want soft serve out of your pint of ice cream? This guy. You guys see this guy?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, I'll post this on the poll. You like melted ice cream? This guy?
I'm glad to see that you're back.
Yeah, I'm done.
In the 3D printing folder.
Retired already.
Well, we go.
I just pulled up really quick because I wanted to go and look through, because you can look at what we've printed, we can look at what we've downloaded, all that stuff. So I was going to hope to open up and see the recent downloads and see what has been useful. And as we all agree, the rings are stupid, useless.
Yeah.
Corn on the cob holder, useless. McNuckles, far too small, useless. Also, inefficient in a fist fight, useless.
McNuckles.
Somebody downloaded something called Smooth Jimothy, which looks to be like is that a...
That was me.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a thing. I didn't know that. I don't know anything
about
that.
Jimothy?
I don't know anything about Jimothy. Am I out of the touch?
Oh, my God. Jimothy has been taking the internet by storm the last month.
Oh, really? He looks like a hunched raccoon?
He's a raccoon that has, like, short spine syndrome.
Oh,
yeah.
That makes me sad.
Yeah, Jimothy's from Seattle. Somebody saw him roaming around their backyard, took a video of him, and he's taken over the world.
You know what? I lied to you. I found something that I printed that is useful.
Okay.
It is a Michael Myers from Halloween stand that I printed white, I allowed Reed to paint himself using little paint pens.
Yeah.
That was printed efficiently. Thank you, printer. I printed a bunch of boxes for trading cards. I see some keychains. I see an Eddie Fitz benchy that didn't work. You know what? You know what I was confident in?
What?
And here's what I was over the moon about. But I picked it up from you on a special night of ours.
Oh, yeah.
I printed a bowl for pistachio nuts.
Yes.
The top half of the bowl, 3/4 of it, you put the pistachios in the shell.
Yeah.
The other quarter of that top half is an opening that you would just deposit the shells into, and then you would be done. Lift the insert out.
Yep.
Dump the shells in the trash.
Any good pistachiosman has one of these.
I certainly hope that the local bar back from what was that bar? What was that karaoke bar we were at
That was Main Street.
Main Street Pub and Grill?
Main Street Pub.
Main Street Pub.
Oh, I have an update on that.
On my pistachio jar?
I think my coworker has that at her house somehow.
Okay. First of all,
she mentioned it like the next week.
Like one of the monkeys?
Yeah.
A fellow monkey has this?
She mentioned it. It was the next week because we did that on a Friday night.
It was a Friday night. Fantastic time.
Monday morning she came in. Now, she wasn't even at the event.
And she was?
No. This is Kelly, not Maitland. Somehow, because Kelly came in, she's like, somehow I have this. Is this yours? And I was like, yeah, that's mine. She's like, all right, I'll bring it in tomorrow. And then that was the last it was discussed.
There's two options. And I'm willing, because I'm a generous man, to give 72 hours. There will be reimbursement for the cost of that filament, or that effing pistachio bowl in my possession. Because you know what I have at home right now?
Bunch of pistachios.
I have a bunch of pistachios, Steve. I have a boatload of pistachios. And what do I do with those shells?
Oh, you can't just throw them in the garbage
I don't know what
can.
to do with them, so I eat them. Because I don't have a depository.
It tastes pretty bad.
Bobcat eats pistachio shells. I'll post that in the poll, too. Does Bobcat eat pistachio shells? Before we get out of here, there has been...
Sorry, I'm just cracking away.
No, that's fine. By the way, it is...
What do you call this again?
That's the burnt peanut Sprite.
Burnt peanut Sprite.
Big idiot. Big dummy. There has been... We're getting kind of a backlog on the list of things that...
Ugh.
Hey, we got it. We can get to and we need to get to. But there is one...
We just need to delete everything on that list.
There is one that I legitimately had forgotten about.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you may have put it back on the list.
Oh, did I?
And I believe it came up because you had a poster made for one of your not yet to be crowning achievements that you wanted to do.
I had a poster made?
You wanted to have Sackfest over here.
Wow, yeah. Okay, so that is that's from a year and a half ago. If it gives you any idea of how long the backlog is.
I'm pretty positive. Was that last year?
It was.
So you brought that up? And
it was last spring.
Now, if I remember correctly, my theory on Sackfest was that the other two gentlemen in that group chat with you wanted nothing to do with it, but they decided there's no sense in being rude. I don't think they were going out of their way to roll their eyes at you, but they're like, yeah, sure, man, sounds good. But in their heart of hearts probably thought or knew this will be the last we hear.
They weren't rude directly to my face.
Sure.
I assume that they have a side text.
They went to their main chat.
Yeah, that's just labeled Steve is an idiot.
Yeah, it's labeled the cool ones and then, Steve's not in this one, so they never get them mixed up.
Right.
The non-Jeep chat.
God, just imagine. Do you think that, side tangent here.
God, imagine finding that out.
Imagine finding that out.
Oh,
that
Jesus.
You're, how you're labeled in somebody's phone, idiot, loser, do not pick up or respond to.
Yeah.
Oh.
Answered 3 months ago, can go till September. That's why we would see a rise in suicides among adults, right?
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine anything more deflating than maybe it's because as adult friendships go, right? You and I aren't the norm.
Well,
we see each other doing the podcast.
We don't even know if we're friends yet.
No, again, we need Brandy to host that. I believe it was Brandy to give us a couples therapy session so we can iron it out.
Mm-hmm.
But as an adult friend, you don't see those adult friends. I'm not going to say never, but not often.
Yeah,
at all. So to find out either secondhand or firsthand, when you're just reaching out, you're like, oh man, hey, I just saw this and thought of you. And boy, that's great. And then you see back in that chat a screenshot of that with the text ugh, thought I'd finally ditched him. For me, that's enough to go see how high the bridge needs to be to make it stick.
I find out that I'm just labeled with a barf emoji in someone's phone.
Jeez. What is boy, there's a couple of bad options like the eye roll emoji or the boy, what would be the worst emoji to be?
Poop emoji or barf emoji. Yeah.
And then the words aren't Steve. It's, do not contact. Mm-hmm. So, oh, God. Whoa. It gives me shivers thinking about it.
I think about that all the time. Like, how many people's phones am I saved in just so they know not to pick up when I call? Jesus. Because, look, think of the amount of people that you've encountered in your lifetime.
Yeah.
They don't all like you. Like, there are going to be plenty of them that don't like you for whatever reason, justified, unjustified.
I am posting this on the poll because I want to put an over-under on this. Do you think you are in somebody's phone right now as something along the lines of do not answer, ignore, whatever? And I'll post that number at 2.5. There's one from you that I would have thought would have been that, but it seems you mended that fence. That was a couple of years ago now, with the former philanderer that you...
Kim.
Kim, that's right.
Actually, yeah, I don't...
Kim the cheater.
Right, yeah.
But, to me, an upset.
Yeah, no. Kim and I aren't hanging out, but...
No. Yeah.
But we're I'm over the fact that she cheated on me with the busboy at Huddy's in Colts Neck, New Jersey in 2004.
And when you say that, I need to ask you a totally tangential question related to that.
Okay.
Have you been to the new ice cream store in town since it's opened?
I have not.
It's named Huddy's.
Yeah. I've avoided that place.
Just putting it on the ether. So I just want that dichotomy there of when you hear Steve say pretty distinctly, I am over the fact that it happened in 2004.
2004, yeah, 22 years ago.
You aren't going to get zero arguments from me for harboring ill will for something 20 plus years ago. No, sir. If I'm you, I'm taking a little waiting for that gravestone and marking it in red marker. But I want that next to the statement that you have avoided the new ice cream place very, very close to your home not because that is also named Huddy's.
I thought there was a chance that we were going to go there the other night because we were over in that area. We went to the pizza place over there.
Yeah.
And my wife was kicking around it. She's like, oh man, I kind of want some dessert or something. And I had that place in the back of my mind, but I was like, I am not mentioning that place because if I do, she's going to say, yeah, let's go there.
I just think of the time that inevitably it happens, right? Because Annette doesn't harbor, why would she, or know about the ill will towards that name in general.
Yeah.
That you walk in there and you look like me right now, right? Arms crossed across your chest, and you're just like the saddest person in the ice cream store, which is hard to do.
Yeah, everyone's happy there.
You're about to get ice cream. It should be, forget Disney World. The ice cream store is the happiest place on earth.
The most magical place on earth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yet Steve walks in, a little cold.
Just like her heart.
Navy blue on the walls, interesting. Ceramic tiles? Chintzy. Just critiquing everything because you can't really critique ice cream. Bad ice cream.
Yeah. It's hard to.
I feel like I need to go with you. Maybe that's our therapy. You and I go enjoy an ice cream.
Exposure therapy.
And we just go chat about the good times at Huddy's. Maybe you had some rib tips there in 2003.
Well, there was a very nice bartender named Brian.
Not the one who was part of the affair, right?
No. That was the busboy, if you remember correctly. I
apologize.
The lowest on the totem pole, which makes it even worse.
It really does. And it's not like anti-busboy rhetoric.
No, but when you're a busboy, you're the bottom tier on the restaurant hierarchy.
What could have happened when she's finishing out her shift, counting out tips or whatever she does, and looks over at Enrique swabbing tables, or picking up the napkins and the crayons that the kids threw.
Yeah, and thought,
that's the guy.
This is worth blowing up my relationship over.
That's the guy. Tonight's the night. Baffling. I'll never get it.
Hey, be sure to clean booth 14.
But we digress. It's been a long run then because I did not know this was multiple years. So I'm pretty sure you put something on a document a while ago and it kind of popped out at me that I've been meaning to ask you about. Mostly because I kind of like to hold your feet to the fire on a lot of these items as well.
Yeah, I come up with a lot of ideas.
So where are you as we approach the end of another summer? Approaching the end of another
Do
summer.
not. You're the second person to say that today, and it pisses me off when it is July 26th.
Yeah. I mean, summer ends. I mean, when you call is it Labor Day still? Like, is that what you consider?
Summer officially ends like September 20th.
Oh, come on.
We got 2 months left.
September 20th is the heart of fall.
We are 1 month in to summer.
Yeah. September 20th, you're more likely to pick apples than go swimming in the lake.
Nonsense.
Okay? I'm more likely to have on a
my
Halloween
wife said that
costume.
today. She was like, oh, summer's winding down. I was like, summer might be winding down for you.
You know what? It's weird. Like, summer as an adult, I know, I'm hot.
I still love it.
Do you?
I do.
As we approach August, then, how about I say that?
Thank you.
To help
Thank
you out.
you.
We approach August 2026. Where are you today on SACFest?
Zach.
Is it? I'm sorry, Steve.
Yeah.
We've talked about this off air. You know I have a speech impediment.
Sorry.
Hey, that didn't sound right. Where are you today? Because I still feel like I don't even want to call it ebbs and flows because it was one flow and then it's all been ebb since then.
Yeah.
Because this feels like it's fallen on your shoulders. You sent it to the group chat, the one that they have all labeled like only answer if necessary.
Right.
And they seemed agreeable.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll make that the flashback this week. It's not that long ago, but we'll make the flashback the time Steve pitched a cul-de-sac party.
Yeah.
And was met with silence. And
not unfair. Unfair. You give Zachfest the respect it deserves.
Steve was met with resounding head nods.
Met with a resounding, oh.
Yeah. So when I see the word update, and I think, oh no, he's got something in the hopper. Okay, because I want to say for a normal year for you in project wise,
Yeah.
how would you rate your level of projects this year compared to a normal amount?
It's a down year.
It's felt, which is a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Not every year has to be constant. Hey, I'm redoing the floors. Now I'm building a pole barn. Now I'm making a swing set, and now I'm...
You know what felt nice? I decided the other day because the Comanche, the Manch, it's always parked out in the back in the building. So if I want to drive it, it's like, okay, I got to drive it through my backyard.
Open the
gates and, pull the garage. Like it's not, I'm not down in the trenches, but it's close.
Right. It's enough work that it makes you think about doing it or not.
Yeah. It's enough work where I just say, no, I'll just hop in my car.
Right. Oh, wait, this thing, I push a button and I'm going.
Yeah. And I realized the other day, I was like, well, I mean, the main reason that I have the shop out there is to work on it, but I don't really have a whole lot that I'm working on right now.
No, you don't.
So I moved it. It's now parked in the garage.
Oh, wow.
Like the garage so if I want to drive it, I can just go out and hop in and go. It'll stay in there until, fall when I stop driving it for the year.
Okay, so this is going to be, and you're now, a few weeks into this?
I just did it in last couple days.
What do you think? How are you feeling about it so far?
I like it.
You like it? You like that feeling of that? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think it'll make you drive it more? Is that kind of the main reason?
Absolutely.
Okay. Because after a while, once you've done what you've done in the Comanche, outside of the massive bill that would be painting it or task of painting it, you're either going to drive it and use it as utility truck or a daily whatever, or it's just going to stay back there and get used 4 times a year, right?
Yeah.
So does this make a net more susceptible to Comanche rides?
I think so.
Almost by force, right?
Yeah.
Because you've got that in your back pocket too. You're like, the battery's pretty dead. I should leave the car on the charger,
Yeah.
So it's fine. Just jump in the Manch.
You want to ride in the bed?
Got a bench back there. I will be curious. Let's count it right now. We are at we're nearing the end of July, and I'm going to ask you when you put that away for the fall, whether it's September, October, whatever.
Yeah,
we're okay here. You'd be able to get that into the pole barn probably into December around here, most years.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Or late November.
It's 4-wheel drive now, man.
I'm going to ask you, when that is in the pole barn, how many times Annette rode in it from now until...
Okay, so from this point forward.
Yeah.
All right.
Because you said she's been out to the pole barn.
Why don't we set an over-under on this, too? Between now and December, how many times will she ride in the Manch?
I'm going to go 3.5.
I'm taking the over.
You're going to take the over?
Yeah.
Over enough that I should set it a little higher?
Look, I'm not Vegas. I don't set the line.
You're not setting the... I'll put it on the poll. Will Annette ride in the Manch over or under 3.5 times the rest of this year? I'm not going to tell her a thing. I'm not going to say when I go up there that we talked about this. Mm-hmm. I want this to happen organically. I want you to text me like, yep, she's in, but boy, oh boy, there were eye rolls. And she changed her clothes. She must still be worried about the fumes.
Yeah, they poke back up from time to time.
Well, any good car makes you ill. But, again, we digress. Is there an update for Sackfest 2020 whatever at this point? Because I'm not even going to put the pressure on you. Yeah. I don't think it's not happening this year unless you want to make it like a fall festival thing, right? And
well, I mean, there's no reason to say that it couldn't be a fall festival.
Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. You're just putting yourself on the clock.
Hay bales and...
That was the original idea of it. You were going to have like a blow-up projector screen and hay bales to sit on, and you're going to do movies throughout the afternoon. You're going to have a dunk tank, I think.
Yes.
So
there was an update on Zackfest.
Okay.
What would you do? What would you say if I told you Zackfest went off without a hitch and you just didn't know about it?
I'd call you... not to be rude, I think I'd call you a liar. Because I feel like that's something outside... Unless you're doing some revisionist history.
Right.
Because you had that one event, I wouldn't even call it an event. You guys were outside, neighbors were out, you said, hey, neighbors, come on over. And other neighbors came over. Next thing you know, your house was inundated with neighbors.
Yeah, we got like 15 people in our yard.
So unless you're about to look me in the eye and call that Zackfest.
No. There was not a Zackfest. But man, I would love to throw one and not invite you and then tell you all about it.
It would be the most jarring thing if there were like photos on the screen, like a whole album of like, the pie eating contest.
Right.
And the dunk tank that we talked about.
But the first picture is your car pulling out of the Zack.
And then like all the neighbors like peering out their window, waiting to set up for the big
come
party.
On, guys.
We can get in now.
Like I waited until after we finished recording the podcast.
Of course.
So earlier this summer, it was actually like the last day of school for Evelyn. Her school did one of those open house type things where you go there and there's food trucks and there's also a bunch of games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I ended up talking to a bunch of the neighbors from the adjacent Zack. They were gung-ho about the idea.
More so than your immediate neighbors, if I remember, right?
By the time we left, they had already like sent texts to people about bounce houses and dunk tanks. We had a date on the books.
What?
Actually, I think it was yesterday.
Okay.
It was supposed to be yesterday.
Well, we're kind of skipping to the end of that part of this story.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming, unless you've got the photo album ready, it did not happen yesterday.
It did not happen. No. Everybody was gung-ho about it. There were multiple texts throughout the course of a week or so. Then it turned out that somebody couldn't do it that weekend. And then it just kind of died on the vine.
Oh.
So... to say that it would happen this summer would be a stretch.
It seems like there's more buy-in from exterior neighbors than the immediate neighbors.
Yeah, I think the adjacent Zack is a party Zack.
So this leads me to now, we're giving up on 2026, right? Mm-hmm. Which is fair because that's a decent amount of work when you have people who seem to be ambivalent at best about helping you along on this journey.
Right. Yeah.
So I think you need a little juice. And I think you got it coming. Because I know your you haven't said it out loud to me, but I think you're antsy because there's some movement on your immediate neighbor side.
Yes, there is.
And so I know you, and I know anybody would be this way when you don't know what is happening or like what's coming. You're waiting, but you're ready. You're going to be out there that day. I know you're going to be like, I don't care. Go ride around the Power Wheel. I don't care if you hate it, Nikki B.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know you want a dirt bike. Go ride around the front yard so we can see the people coming in with moving trucks.
Yeah, I'm going to be standing there with my boob inspector shirt on.
Of course. And the Crocs, adjusting your antenna.
Bucket on my foot.
Bucket on the foot and
Hey,
a rubber nose. Bobcat Clown Show.
Where are you moving from? Oh, it's a nice place.
But I think that's just the type of juice this cul-de-sac needs. To reinvigorate that. What if it's a young family? Because that was a big family next to you, but the kids weren't young.
They were when they first moved in. They were really young.
Yeah,
they're more
when Sackfest planning was started.
Yeah, they were
a little. They would have been there. Mm-hmm. I would assume, but then they kind of moved out by proxy, and we're still on the property. But now that injection, right? It's the NOS. Yeah. You're about to open the NOS can like Fast and the Furious.
Sure, yeah.
And that's going to be a local family moving in. Now, worst case scenario, that I think ends Sackfest forever.
Huh.
Elderly couple who's retiring.
God, I swear to God. Annette said one day she saw an elderly couple touring the house. She said that they left and they were not impressed. You could just tell by their body language.
Which for you guys...
Whew. The last thing I want is to encounter an old person.
That's about as final as finality can be.
No offense.
Oh, hey, you're not offending me. We're not old. Right?
I did realize earlier today, by the way, that I'm less than 10 years away from being eligible to move into a 55 and older community.
Good God.
And I'm kind of looking forward to it.
And you're thinking of it, right?
Yeah, they got like swimming pools and you don't have to cut your grass.
What could go wrong? Neighbors really can't run away from you.
Sure, Nikki B will still be living with us.
Oh, yeah, but what are they going to do, kick him out?
Actually, Evelyn will be too.
Oh, yeah, that's not that long away, huh?
Anyway, at Steve and Kyle, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, lots of polls up there, lots of pictures up there.
Sorry, one more time, what did you call that bicycle I wanted to buy my son?
Oh, the Dorkmobile.
Ah, the Dorkmobile. The picture of the Dorkmobile posted on one of the polls on Facebook and Twitter as well.
You'll know which one the Dorkmobile is.
I don't know about that. This one looks pretty hip.
Yep. There it is. It looks pretty hip. We'll talk to you next week.
See ya.